If you've been slathering steroid creams on your eczema thinking it's the only solution, you need to watch this before your skin pays the price. Because what if I told you that those miracle creams might actually be making your eczema worse and that there is a better and a safer way? Hi everyone, my name is Yasmin Nasir and I'm a certified cosmetic scientist, and like many of you here, I've also dealt with inflammatory skin conditions. That's why I'm on a mission to help you make evidence-based decisions that don't just manage your skin, but truly support and heal it. So if that sounds like your thing, let's dive right in. Let's start with the basics. Topical steroids like hydrocortisone and betamethasone are prescribed like candy for eczema because they work by calming inflammation, and they do that really fast. Think of them like a fire extinguisher that puts out the redness and the burning and the itch. But here's the thing, they don't actually fix the damage to your skin barrier. They simply work by suppressing your skin's natural immune response. And the moment you stop using them, the inflammation comes back, and it comes back stronger than ever. But unfortunately, that is only just the beginning, because long-term use actually comes with a lot more serious side effects as well. But we'll get to those in just a second. So why do people end up stuck on these creams for years? Because they work until they don't. You use the cream, the eczema clears, you stop using it, and bam, it's back. And sometimes it's worse than it was before. This is called a rebound flare, and it keeps you stuck in this never-ending cycle. Applying more often, using stronger steroids, and needing higher and higher potencies just to get the same effect. If this sounds familiar, unfortunately, you're not alone. In some people, this also leads to what is called topical steroid addiction. In TSA, the skin quite literally becomes dependent on steroids to actually even just function normally. Stop the cream and your skin literally completely freaks out, and we're talking redness, burning, stinging, itching, the whole works in areas that weren't affected before as well. But here's the thing, it gets worse. Let's also for a second actually talk about the long-term side effects that no one really warns you about. The first one is skin thinning, also called skin atrophy. This, as the name suggests, is a thinning of your skin as you continue to use the product. The second is visible blood vessels and stretch marks in places like the face, the neck, and the folds. That also has to do with the fact that steroids thin out your skin. The third is steroid-induced acne or rosacea, especially on the face. Fourth is increased risk of infection because your skin's immune system gets compromised, leaving it more susceptible to infection. And the last is topical steroid withdrawal. For some, stopping steroids after long-term use leads to months and sometimes even years of red skin, burning, insomnia, oozing, and utmost distress. Some research shows that prolonged steroid use can even mess with your skin's microbiome and even with hormones, especially when it comes to children. But another thing that no one really tells you about is that there are better and safer long-term strategies to actually control eczema. So let's actually now talk about those. To better understand alternatives, we first need to look at what eczema actually really is. Eczema isn't just dry skin, it's a chronic condition caused by a combination of factors, which include a weakened skin barrier, an overactive immune system, genetic predisposition, and environmental triggers like allergens, harsh soaps, stress, and even diet. The real problem is that the mortar holding your skin cells together, like lipids, ceramides, and natural moisturizing factor, this allows water from your skin to escape and irritants to be let in, setting off your immune system. So instead of just suppressing the inflammation, shouldn't we actually be rebuilding the skin barrier? And that's exactly where modern skincare and science really comes in. So how do you actually heal eczema without falling into the steroid trap? Step 1, repair your skin barrier and manage flare-ups with non-steroidal options. Use fragrance-free balms or moisturizers to help rebuild your skin barrier. My personal favorite products include emollients like cocoa butter and shea butter, which I've personally seen work wonders on eczema-prone skin. For stubborn cases, ask your doctor about non-steroidal options like tacrolimus or PDE4 inhibitors. Step 2, use only gentle, pH-balanced, non-irritating cleansers. Stay away from harsh soaps and stripping cleansers that generate copious amounts of foam. Step 3, identify and eliminate triggers. Keep a flare diary in which you track your stress levels, what you're eating, because anything can cause a flare, and a diary might be able to help you identify it better. Also test for food allergies if needed. And lastly, for step 4, take a long, hard look at your diet and lifestyle. Omega-3s, vitamin D, and an anti-inflammatory diet can all make a huge difference in some people. And of course, it's also essential to manage stress, which is one of the top eczema triggers actually reported in surveys. So guys, if this video helped you see steroid creams differently, don't forget to hit the like and the follow button so the algorithm suggests this video to more people like you who could benefit from this information. And if you're ready to go deeper, don't miss my video here about skin barrier damage, and I'll see you again in the next one.